From the city of brotherly love, this Go Home edition of SmackDown comes to you live. I'm your host, and this is what we have in store for you tonight. Two huge triple threat tag team matches puts Big Money Incorporated against Samoa Joe, his opponent at Survivor Series, Chris Jericho, and two men that would be teaming up this Sunday at the Survivor Series, Scott Steiner and Matt Morgan, and then AJ Styles teams up with Christopher Daniels to take on Kurt Angle, Kevin Nash, and they will face Brock Lesnar and Sting in the second triple threat tag team match here tonight. Matches all made by General Manager Hollywood Hulk Hogan, as the road to Survivor Series will conclude here tonight. On this edition of SmackDown, we are just 72 hours away, and we're going to kick things off with one-on-one action.
To the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing 256 pounds, Booker T.
Booker T set to make his way to the ring for this opening contest against a man who is red hot to the point he even has a submission win over the #1 contender to the WWE Championship, the Monster of Vince. Glad you can join us here on this final stop, as this Sunday we will come to you from Washington DC, the nation's capital, but tonight from the city of brotherly love. This is Friday Night SmackDown. I'm glad you can be with us tonight.
And introducing the opponent from parts unknown, ambiguous.
Well, last week it was he and Ron Van Dam defeating Matt Morgan and Chris Jericho. I'll speak on the fallout from that match at some point during the show. But Abyss will team with Ron Van Dam to take on Matt Morgan, Scott Steiner, and the alpha male, Marcus Covan. I gotta wonder who is that third man set to team up with Abyss and OVD this Sunday. That man is yet to be named. And we're going into the CVV with a man yet to be added to the traditional Survivor Series match. And you see Abyss, the big boot, sending Booker T over the top. Let's find out if Booker T can derail the momentum of the Monster Abyss here. Abyss needs to get back into the ring. And tonight, speaking on Marcus Covan, he will be in action later on tonight. That huge choke slam by the Monster Abyss. They lock up here, and Abyss doesn't follow up with that elbow smash. They didn't time it correctly, and Booker T takes advantage with a swinging neck breaker, but not for long. What a huge shot by Booker T. And we are just 72 hours away from the Survivor Series. Or should I say 48 hours away. In the event, Booker T looking to get himself in this match and derail the momentum of Abyss. Abyss, a couple weeks ago, made Chris Jericho tap out to a huge bear hug. I think Chris Jericho didn't want to go into his title match less than 100%. And Booker T with a nice scissors kick into the back of the head of Abyss. And that's it, that was enough to ground Abyss just for a little while here in this opening contest here on SmackDown. And Abyss now. And Booker T, he's feeling it here. Huge shock to the chest. And everybody on, at least on the SmackDown side of things, is anticipating this CPV event after what took place at the conclusion of last week's show. Take a look again at the replay. Booker T, for the time being, had his way with Abyss. Is having his way with Abyss. Abyss needs to between his winning ways here. Going to his Survivor Series match. And you see Booker T giving that Spinneroonie acknowledgement to the crowd here in Philadelphia. The inadvertent atomic drop by Booker T moments ago. Booker T got to do a lot more than that. Stuff like that he needs to do. He needs to stop doing more of this. Spinneroonie by Booker T. And that punch to the back of the head. And Booker T now with that arm breaker. He needs to follow up instead of looking over the body of a monster. Of course, in action as well. The Pope D'Angelo Dinero will be in action later on here tonight when he is set to go one-on-one against Raw the True Killings. Missing that missile drop kick. And speaking of killings, getting a win over CM Punk, that turncoat. I'll talk about him later on tonight as well. And Booker T, first off those chops, runs right into a right hand. And let's see if that's enough. Vince thought it was enough to get a pinfall attempt, but he was too close to the ropes. But these two triple threat tag team matches, you're just tuning in, you see Booker T hitting that DDT. The first of two. We'll see Big Money Incorporated. You see Abyss getting a 1 count. The Unified Tag Team Champions, Big Money Incorporated. Not even a 2 count, almost 2. Going against Scott Steiner, Matt Morgan, and a quick 2. Can you let me just get this out? I guess not. We just have to follow with this for a moment. And another quick 2 for Abyss. And back up to a vertical basis, Booker T. And Booker T puts down the Monster Abyss. As I was about to say, the World Heavyweight Champion Samoa Joe teaming up with his opponent this Sunday, Chris Jericho, to take on Bill Money Incorporated, Scott Steiner, and the Blueprint Matt Morgan in the first of 2 triple threat tag team matches. Booker T now puts him down. Puts him down with the bookend. It's gonna be huge for Booker T if he can get the 3. 2, and a kick out by Abyss. And Booker T now up top, going for a missile drop kick. No. But it catches him. Biz now caught up in the ropes. Huge chops to the chest. And Booker T now. Biz counters in a back body drop. 1. Going for the cover. 2. No. Kick out at 2 by Booker T. Booker T now. And Booker T. Triangle scoop slam. Down he goes. Followed with a leg drop. He's going for the cover now. He is too close to the ropes. 10 right. Gonna call that every time. Speaking of these referees, Wiz matchup will Nick Patrick officiate this Sunday at the CPV event? He should be involved in those traditional Survivor Series matches and not the title matches at all. He needs to stay away from those, in my opinion. 1. Slow count himself. 2. 3. He gets 3 and a Monster Abyss puts down Booker T here in the opening contest. Let's take a look at the replay. Booker T won't he go with that bookend. This comes back, Heyman like choke. And it's a reversal. Reverse suplex. And in the end, the Monster Abyss gets 3 to kick off this edition of SmackDown. Still to come here tonight, Scott Steiner, Matt Morgan, Samoa Joe, Chris Jericho. They all will take on the Unified Tag Team Champions. They in a team coexist to put a pinfall submission on the Unified Tag Team Champion. Also, AJ Styles took the day who take on Via Money at Survivor Series to take on Kurt Angle, Kevin Nash, and they will face Brock Lesnar and the Icon Sting. That's your main event here tonight. All that and more still to come here on SmackDown. We continue with this edition of Friday Night SmackDown with Diva action.
On the way to the ring from the Empire State, New York, from Vic, Icy.
Well, we have the current Diva champion making her way to the ring, but she hasn't exactly been on the winning track since winning that belt. She is set to change her fate here in a non-title match against Victoria, contesting the crown here in the city of brotherly love. Let's see two divas go at it here. All that and more here tonight's schedule here in this go-home edition of SmackDown.
The opponent from San Bernardino, California, Victoria.
Well, it was Victoria who got the pinfall in that 6-lever tag team match last week. That earned her this opportunity. I think she can take advantage of this golden opportunity here tonight with a victory. Here we go. Mike Chioda fishing for this contest. Beautiful moonsault by Victoria. If she can get a win here, she can perhaps make herself the #1 contender to the Diva Championship. And a huge slam by Victoria. If you're just tuning in, we got two huge triple threat tag team matches here tonight. And all 12 superstars are going to be involved in those two. Long blow by Victoria will be competing at Survivor Series. In their own individual matches. A traditional Survivor Series match. Or in Samoa Joe and Chris Jericho's case, the World Heavyweight Championship match. As they are partners here tonight. Get back to that in a little bit. But right now, you see Victoria. Takedown. Victoria looking to have her way with the current Divas champion. And you got to wonder about one thing. Hulk Hogan didn't get the address the SmackDown wrestler like he wanted, but he did get the address the main event Mafia, who bombarded his speech and then the jackknife pin by Chioda. One count only for Victoria. Of course, Hulk Hogan made the announcement of the two traditional Survivor Series matches last week to conclude SmackDown last week. And a huge arm drag by Victoria. And a back body drop countered by Velvet Sky. And let's see if she can get herself back into this match. Up into the lights here in Philadelphia. And Velvet Sky now looking to take advantage. She didn't take advantage for too much long. And down she goes. And Victoria trying to steal one here. That's blocked. Rolls up Victoria.
Rope break.
Too close to the ropes. Caught up in the ropes now. Springboard off the ropes. And Victoria gets hit with a kick to the midsection, barely hit though. And Victoria puts back down Velvet Sky onto the canvas here. Nice moonsault. And a huge kick to the top of the head by Velvet. A headlock takedown by Victoria. And Victoria now. A side shuffle kick by the young lady from California. And Velvet now. She's going to do a whole lot more than just doing a whole bunch of punches and kicks. If she wants to get the pinfall victory against Victoria. And Victoria now. Widow's Peak. That could be all she wrote. Cover.
2, 3.
And it is all she wrote. And Victoria pins the Divas Champion here on SmackDown. Beautiful moonsault right there. The shuffle kick right there, but in the end, it was the Widow's Peak that comes down. Velvet Sky, and Velvet better watch her back, but she has not been winning since winning that belt. Who's still to come here tonight? AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Kurt Angle, Big Stephanie Kevin Nash, the team will take on Brock Lesnar, and Sting. In our second triple threat tag team match here to come on SmackDown. Coming up next though, Steiner must team up with the Blueprint Matt Morgan. They will take on the team of Samoa Joe and his opponent at the Chris Jericho, and they both will face the Unified Tag Team Champions, Beer Money Incorporated. That's next here on SmackDown.
And now, the Raw Rebound, brought to you by our Blogspot page. Check us out at blogspot.com.
edition of Friday Night SmackDown. As the first of two triple threat tag team matches are set to be underway here. Big Papa Punk making his way down. He's going to team up with a man that he's not on the same page with. The Blueprint Matt Moore. These two have had their issues in regards to the United States title. And tonight, they're both set to take on Beer Money Incorporated, along with the team of Chris Jericho and his opponent this Sunday, the World Heavyweight Champion, Samoa Joe.
Making his way to the ring,
the United States Champion Matt Morgan perhaps dodged a bullet because he won't have to defend that title, but he will be a part of the Survivor Series when he got Steiner and the Alpha Male Marcus Colon, who is set to be in action later on here tonight. Take on Rob Van Dam, the Monster Abyss, and a partner of their choosing. And I gotta say, the early on favorites, the team will be the Abyss, because they basically gonna be in the heads of those three, as they don't know who the third man is heading into that match.
and introducing the opponents from Malaysia, Toyota.
The World Heavyweight Champion Samoa Joe, along with Kurt Angle last week, broke the news that Sting was no longer in the main event Mafia, which led to the announcement of the first of two traditional Survivor Series matches. Right now, he is game on. And another man who should be game on is the man who basically put hands on the United States Champion, the #1 contender, Chris Jericho.
Making his way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
Indeed, he put his hands on Matt Morgan at the conclusion of last week's main event, being him a losing there to Rob Van Dam and Abyss. As soon as he put hands, he escaped out of the ring like the coward that he is. He won't be able to escape from Samoa Joe this Sunday. But tonight he teams up with the man he'll be trying to take the World Heavyweight title from.
Tennessee, Elmore, and from the Empire State, New York, Ronald Bruce.
The Unified Tag Team Champions have a huge task in front of them this Sunday when they defend those titles against the phenomenal AJ Styles and the former defender for Daniel. But they're going to need to overcome this triple threat tag match. Here we go. And speaking of the devil, Nick Patrick. Doing all his actions to the best of my ability here. As you see James Storm getting attacked right now by Chris Jericho. Samoa Joe, he hit with that short range clothesline over James Storm and Scott Steiner. They might be stablemates right now. It's every team for themselves. This team is for a pinfall and submission. You'll beat away. Unless you get disqualified like Shawn Michaels did this past Monday on Raw. And Joe gets hit with that right hand. I'm sure I say that left hand. Chris courtesy of Robert Roode. Jericho fought his way to Matt Morgan. And I don't think Matt Morgan's gonna back down from the fight. Jericho plants him. Samoa Joe now, middle turnbuckle. Down goes Roode. Short one clothesline. Fighting each other off right now. A whole lot of action going on here. Big boot applied by Samoa Joe. And it's caught Robert Roode on the receiving end of that boot. As Jericho makes his way to the outside. It gets hit. I believe it was a clothesline by Matt Morgan. Could have been a right punch. Matt Morgan needs to make his way back into the ring, and indeed he does. Rope break! Short one thing by the Tennessee Cowboy. Who's going to come here tonight? AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels on one team. Kurt Angle and the sexy Kevin Nash on another. And the team of Sting and Brock Lesnar is the third team. More to Jericho. Rocked in. Too close to the ropes. Had Matt Morgan in the walls of Jericho. Too close to the ropes. Meanwhile, James Storm taking his time. With Scott Steiner. Rope break! Too close to the ropes. Says Nick Patrick. High ankle scoop slams. Scott Steiner follows up. And repeated elbows to the midsection. Take a look again at the replay. And Robert Roode. Rope break! Hitting the Roode awakening. And a drop kick to the knee.
1, 2.
Nick Patrick, slow count. That's why I didn't say a word. I was going to see how long it took to get to 2. And it took just that long to get a 2 count from Nick Patrick. Samoa Joe had it locked in. No! It'll take more than that to have Matt Morgan tap out here. Caught up in the ropes is one Robert Roode. Scott Steiner with a right hand with Chris Jericho. Making in some cheap shots for his main event Mafia stablemate. Samoa Joe, that bridge pin, gets a long 1 count. This is exactly what I mean. He should be involved in a traditional Survivor Series match. Because he is involved in a title match. He should be there all night. Huge shot by the Blueprint. Big right hand by Samoa Joe. Joe now. And Robert Roode right there to pick up the pieces, but he is too close to the ropes. And Samoa Joe is going for a right punch off the ropes. Puts Nick Patrick down. Instead, Samoa Joe takes out Robert Roode. Take a look again at the replay. And Joe now. Insecurity to the back of the head. And Joe now. And I didn't even need to pay attention to Nick Patrick go for a count right there. That's why I was focused on Joe when he was doing the rules here. Too close to the ropes. And Scott Steiner fights him off. Scott Steiner now. Steiner recliner to the Tennessee Cowboy. What is doing? Jericho meanwhile. Rolls to Jericho. And Nick Patrick doesn't do anything but walks around the ring as he's a spectator here in this Philadelphia crowd. Takedown of Roode. Going to Jericho locked in along the Steiner recliner moments ago. And not even an attempt to see if the submission will be made. And Joe, key on the clutch, locked in, is locked. Will Robert Roode tap out? No! And he had it in for quite a while. Go for the cover, broken up. And Samoa Joe, too close to the ropes. Will Robert Roode. Clothesline over the top. Matt Morgan inside the ring. Gets a 1 count on Chris Jericho. There's a bridge. 1, 2. Broken up by Chris Jericho. His opponent is on that Survivor Series. What the hell Chris Jericho was thinking? Meanwhile, James Storm went through the square steps here. Chris Jericho could have had 3. I guess he didn't really see Samoa Joe get victory. Samoa Joe locked in the domino stretch and make the Blueprint Matt Morgan tap out here on SmackDown. Let's take a look at the replay. Samoa Joe with that island driver, Shane Rikishi, but right here, Scott Steiner fights his way out right into the Steiner recliner, and Chris Jericho had a roll of Jericho locked in, but in the end, after you saw that, he on the hook locked in, and on the outside right here, you will see Scott Steiner hit the Steiner screwdriver. That's what took place, but in the end, Samoa Joe gets the submission for him and Chris Jericho. What's still to come here tonight? AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels will team up to take on Kevin Nash and Kurt Angle, and they will face Brock Lesnar and the Icon Speed here tonight. That's your featured contest on SmackDown. And this is what's taking place right now. AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels sharing words, getting their game plan on for later on here tonight in the locker room. And you see Kevin Nash pacing back and forth. He awaits his matchup later on tonight here on SmackDown.
This is another one. We in the club with this one. Black hair, collaborate. Yeah.
We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the side of fam. We don't surrender. Boy, brother, please. We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the side of fam. We don't surrender. Boy, brother, please. I let that thing clock up. I put the fear of God in you. Stigmata. I lay your body in the water by King's Plaza. My fifth pop up bigger than Big Pop.
We continue with this edition of Friday Night SmackDown as the Pope Dinero makes his way to the ring.
On the way to the ring, from the sunshine state of Florida and Peru, Team Storm.
It was Dinero, along with Rona Reach, victorious last week in that 6-man tag against Kazarian and the team of Lethal Consequences. He is set to take over the truth, Ronald Kelly, here on SmackDown.
And introducing the opponent from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, Ronald Killer.
Fresh off his win last week against CM Punk, he's looking to continue that trend, those winning ways, here tonight against yet untested Dinero here from Pasadena Crown Hand, Philadelphia. The go-home edition of SmackDown. And I'm going to get to CM Punk once we start this matchup. And matter of fact, he turned his back, not just on the fans, turned his back on guys like Kofi Kingston. Seems like every time Kofi Kingston gets somebody aligned with him, they turn their back on him. Man, the people wants to know the story behind that. Every young gave his reason why. Now I would have thought that CM Punk would do it tonight as we kick off this matchup here. Everything that's going on here, ever since CM Punk has been drafted over to SmackDown, he was the first pick, for God's sakes. And basically he just turned his back. And is not even here tonight to address the CAWFed Nation. That's just absurd. Because of the fact he didn't win last week, I heard that's another reason why he chose not to be here tonight. That's a whole nother story. Hopefully when he decides to get it together and address the CAWFed Nation, he would do just that. Getting back to the match. Swinging neckbreaker off the ropes. Kyoto's been a busy boy here tonight, officiating most of these matches so far tonight. And let's see if the truth can actually get a pinfall over the Pope.
1, 2.
Off the jackknife. He gets 2. Saw foot is LA. And drop kick to the back of the head. They lock up here. Killings down. The back body drop and Killings is looking to take advantage of the situation. Discus punch. And the Pope now saw an opening that Killings did not see at all. And that allowed Killings to be on the receiving end of those punches directly to the head. There's too much Tony going on in the ring here. And just 48 hours away from the CP event.
Rope break!
Expect to be on your game here. And that is not the case. And Dinero now. Single leg Boston grab. They lock up. Irish whip into the corner. And the Pope now going up top. High wrist, flying body press.
1,
Kyoto.
2.
2 count. Not even a 2.5, just straight 2. And the truth now. Let me get back into it. Still to come. The Alpha Male Marcus Covon will be in action, as he is set to team up with Scott Steiner and the Blueprint Matt Morgan this Sunday in one of the 4 traditional Survivor Series matches. His warm-up match, so to speak. And the Pope with a drop kick to the back of the head once more. Rope break! No single leg this time. Trying to steal one. Rolls the mark. 1 count. And that's all he gets. The truth is back up. Series of punches and down goes the truth. Spending too much time posing yet again. Not gonna come back and bite him here. Just ask CM Punk.
Rope break!
Too close to the ropes. And the truth now. Chop to the back area. I don't know what is that gonna do. And a side kick by the truth. He didn't follow up. And that drop kick does not connect. He catches him with an atomic drop. And down goes the truth. And Dinero now. The truth comes back with a standing drop kick. See what happens here. And a standoff, and he hits him. He calls that the kicking experience.
2.
When he gets 3, and he does. After that standoff, Pope just said, Oh, forget it. Let's go. And hit some. Let's take a look at the replay here. High risk wide body grab. But then in the end, hits him with a picking and spinning for the pinfall. And once the other gets 3 for the pump the end of the nail. He can see his own. He's running away. Here on SmackDown. Take a look again. Kick out SmackDown. Cause the Pope is on a roll. What's still to come here tonight? AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels will team up to go against Kevin Nash and Kurt Angle, and those two teams will face Brock Lesnar and Sting in the second half of our triple threat blockbuster main event here on SmackDown. Well, coming up next, Marcus Covon. He is set to take on the Notorious 187 Homicide. That's next here on SmackDown. Back here on this edition of SmackDown, we set for more one-on-one action.
On the way to the ring from the Wolverine State, Michigan, Marshall Corey Vaughn.
Well, as you just saw, Scott Steiner got the upper hand on the Monster of Vince, and I think that is good game planning for the team of Scott Steiner, Matt Morgan, and this man down from Mel Marcus Covon, as he will be on that team that will take on Rob Van Dam or Vince and a partner of their choosing yet to be named.
And introducing the opponent from the Empire State, New York, City.
Well, here's a man that has not been defending the Cruiserweight title as of late since he won it back at No Mercy. But now the question is going to be, why is he putting this match against the Alpha Male? You can only ask General Manager Hollywood Hulk Hogan why he did just that. As he wants to let Homicide know that he's been well aware of what he's been getting away with past few weeks here on SmackDown. And that could be more or less the fact that LAX been dealing with Team 3D in the past few weeks. That's the reason why he hasn't put that title on the line. A power slam by Covon in the first few seconds of this match. And coming up next, another triple threat tag team matchup. This one involved the number one contender for the tag team titles. And the other two teams were involved in one of the two traditional matchups on the SmackDown side of things. And you see Covon is having his way with the Notorious 187 here in the first minute of this contest. If you haven't contacted your internet provider, you gotta let them know now. You're just less than 40 hours away from our next CPT event. I have a total of 9 matches set for this Sunday. Short range clothesline by the Alpha Male and Covon. Definitely we need to have his way here against Homicide. And Homicide wasting no time trying to get himself back into this matchup. He's got to do a lot more than just a couple of kicks here and there against a guy like the Alpha Male and Covon. That high ankle scoop slam. He's looking to wear down the Cruiserweight champion. And a takedown by CAWFed. And CAWFed is definitely having his way here. Didn't get to speak to him earlier backstage, but I wonder how he's feeling about teaming up with Scott Steiner and Matt Morgan this Sunday at the Survivor Series. They go against the Vince, Rob Van Dam, and opponent of their choosing. And I'm pretty sure we're not going to find out who that is until this Sunday. So it's going to make you think and wonder who exactly is Rob Van Dam and the Vince collaborating their minds together and picking an opponent that they both can be satisfied with. Homicide getting that drop kick, that's the opening he needed to perhaps get in some type of offense here against the alpha male Marcus CAWFed. Once again, Survivor Series will be coming to you from the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. The place has been sold out for months now. And CAWFed rolls up Homicide. And on one count only, he pops right back up. CAWFed comes back with a swinging neck breaker, but yet he won't stay down. Scott Steiner has already taken out a Vince. It looked like he took him out. It has some type of ill effect going into the CPV. But what type of effect would it have? That attack backstage this moment here. Just have to wait and find out this Sunday. CAWFed. And no elbow smashes from behind. And Homicide wasting no time. And that's exactly what he needs to bring to the table. And that arm breaker by the Cruiserweight champion. And now he is back into this match. But gets hit with a right hand. I think he's trying to set up CAWFed off the ropes, but went to the outside instead, allowing CAWFed to get that right hand and him perhaps himself back into this matchup. And there's a drop kick. And Homicide now, he's feeling it now. And Homicide was too close to the ropes, says Tim White, but catches CAWFed trying to come off a shoulder tackle. His ring awareness is off because he should have known that he was too close to the ropes, and Tim White is down. He won't stay down. Tim White, that is. Meanwhile, CAWFed, that clothesline from behind. And down he goes. Series of punches to the head. CAWFed now in trouble. Shows off the notorious 187 off the Irish whip into another power slam. And now posing in front of this crowd here in Philadelphia. CAWFed looked like he was setting up for the alpha bomb. And yet Homicide going for the cover. Two. And a 2 count only. And Homicide comes back. And a diving clothesline. Too close to the ropes yet again. And there's a shoulder tackle by CAWFed. CAWFed rolls him off. What's CAWFed? From an NFL player, DDT. Was a Super Bowl participant and 2 Super Bowls, one with the Bills. Here we go! Alpha bomb! Let me see what she wrote. And a 1 count only out of that. Can't believe that. And come on. Takes him down. 1, 2. 2 count that time. Didn't wear down the Cruiserweight Champion enough. Perhaps. Now he rolls him up. 1 count only. That had to be nothing but pure instinct on the behalf of the notorious 187. Boston Crab. Locked in. Homicide fights his way out. Lost a man a sleeper. That's exactly what he needs to do. Stay on his opponent. A swagger and neck breaker. He pops right back up. Homicide. No! No! He would not stay down. The resiliency of the Cruiserweight Champion. And so the opponent to the top of the head by the Alpha Male. And CAWFed. Homicide now. Locks him up. Has him up. He needs to stop doing a lot of that. And more what he just did. And hits him from the side.
Rope break.
And yet again, it's being called for the rope break. CAWFed rolls him up.
1, 2.
2. And kick out at 2. They lock up. Scoop slam. Pops right back up to a vertical base. Caught up in the ropes. CAWFed. Stalling brain buster. And CAWFed now. Been in the driver's seat for majority of this matchup. But somehow can't put away Homicide. Puts him down yet again. Will this be all she wrote?
3.
And it is!
Pinfall.
And if CAWFed can bring that for his team this Sunday, OVD, a breath in this mysterious corner will be put down. Let's take a look again. That's the second time he hit it. And the second time was enough. No need for 3 against the pinfall. Take a look. He hits this on the OVD or this on the mysterious partner. That team will be victorious. Well, coming up next, Styles and Daniels take on Kurt Angle and Kevin Nash. And the team of Brock Lesnar and Sting. Which one of these 3 teams will be victorious? We'll find out next on SmackDown. We're back here on Friday Night SmackDown with our huge triple threat tag team matchup.
On the way to the ring from the big state of Georgia, H.J. Myers.
Well, this Sunday, this man right here, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, along with his tag team partner, Christopher Daniels, will take on Big Money Incorporated for the Unified Tag Team titles. And I'm telling you right now, Big Money has their hands full if they want to retain their titles. Well, here tonight, Styles and Daniels are set to take on the main event Mafia, Sting, and Brock Lesnar.
way to the ring from the Golden State of California, Chris Daniels.
Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels, Mr. Money in the Bank. They want nothing more than the whole tag team goal, along with that Money in the Bank briefcase.
And introducing the opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
Along with the World Heavyweight Champion, Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle, and let it be known in General Manager Hollywood Hulk Hogan that the Icon Sting was no longer a part of the main event mafia, which led Hogan to make the decision of having Sting team up with Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. And Hogan told me at the conclusion when he went off the air last week that it was not the intent to have Sting a part of that matchup. Since it worked out so well, he did just that.
Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 305 pounds, Kevin Nash.
Well, also at the conclusion of that confrontation, Hulk Hogan was blindsided by this man right here, Kevin Nash. He wasn't able to put Hulk Hogan through a table as we went off the air. Once we went off the air, many officials from the back came out and prevented Kevin Nash from bringing home the Hulk Hogan. And I guess he wants no part of a man like this.
And introducing the opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar on his way to the ring. I was kind of wondering about the team that was assembled with him in it, him, Sting, and Goldberg. Can they coexist this Sunday? I guess we have to take a preview at it tonight and find out.
Making his way to the ring from the Golden State of California, Sting.
Well, being kicked out of the main event mafia does not sit well with this man because he didn't get the memo. He didn't want Samoa Joe in the main event mafia, but he was never told to his face that he was no longer part of the main event mafia. But he's gonna get his chance to put hands on Kurt Angle, at least. And that's if Kevin Nash doesn't somehow try to block Sting from trying to put his hands or get his hands on the stuff for Clay Godfather of the main event mafia. Sting has been involved in his own thing the last couple of weeks, but now his attention is solely on Kurt Angle. And here we go. And just like I thought, Kevin Nash blocking the attempt of blindsiding Sting for even getting the opportunity to put his hands on Kurt Angle. The first team to a pinfall and submission will be victorious. And look who's the official for this main event matchup. Nick Patrick and Kurt Angle tossing Brock Lesnar with that build-to-the-back suplex. Christopher Daniels may not have a part in what's going on internally within the matters of the main event mafia, but it's every team for himself, and that includes Sting. Kurt Angle now. A shin breaker. AJ Styles can't get his hands on Kurt Angle. Here we go. And Angle goes down thanks to Styles. We already saw a confrontation earlier early in the day between Samoa Joe and Chris Jericho. They were getting on for the World Heavyweight title. With a title, Sting in the grasp of the main event Mafia. And I think Hulk Hogan doesn't care how does it come out of the Mafia, as long as no one within the Mafia, even if it is Chris Jericho. A little double team work by Lesnar and Steiner. Sting finally gets his hands on Kurt, and not before Kurt fights his way out. And Kurt Angle has AJ Styles, but Sting stops him dead in his tracks. I'm trying to call the action the best way I can here. And Nick Patrick is down. Nick Patrick he was down. And that might have been the best thing for this match. And a vertical atomic drop by the Icon. And Sting now. A little double team work. And Kurt Angle with the moonsault connected to AJ Styles and Sting. And Nick Patrick with the slowest count I've ever seen in my life. And Sting in trouble. And Kevin Nash go for the jackknife powerbomb on Brock Lesnar. He hits it. He hits it. And if he hits that, this Sunday, he will score a victory for the main event Mafia. Kurt Angle now. Looked like he was going for the triple German suplexes. But Daniels counteract that. And here we go. Styles is on the receiving end of it. And Kurt Angle. And a long one count at that. Take a look again at the replay. I don't know how you got to the back, did not catch. Samoa Joe, got Samoa Joe on the brain. Did not catch Kevin Nash. It was a jackknife powerbomb. The Brock Lesnar, who just hit one. A powerbomb, that is. Just a few seconds ago. And this matchup technically just started. Up in the ring ropes. Lesnar now. Single leg Boston grab. And the breaking of the eyes. And a huge takedown by Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles. In the last triple threat tag match, I'm not even paying attention to Nick Patrick. This slow count until he gets the 2. And Sting repeated punches and chops to former stablemates. And AJ Styles and Sting had a standoff, and Sting just stood there like AJ wasn't going to do anything. Daniels was over the top. Kevin Nash to the outside. Sting over the top. And AJ Styles to the outside. Styles. Sting fights him off. Sting comes back. Sting! Scorpion death drop. Sting! Take a look again. And Nick Patrick just need to find his way out of the way. And here we go. Nick Patrick just went over the top. And Kurt Angle, 1, 2. There you go. He's gotten a 2. He was any other normal referee. And Daniels with a missile drop kick.
Rope break.
And 2 close to the ropes yet again. And Kurt Angle. Angle slam. 1. What is beyond she wrote? 2. And a 2 count. But for Sting or for Kurt Angle? Guess we'll never know. Forearm shot to the back. AJ Styles. Headlock takedown. Huge chop by Lesnar to Daniels. off the Irish whip. Took too long to get there. And Brock Lesnar with a huge takedown. Kurt Angle. One. And that's my point exactly. Could have got at least 2.5. If any normal referee. Brock Lesnar has Styles up. And a shoulder breaker for his troubles. Sting comes back with a double DDT. And Daniels now. Missed a drop kick. It connects. It wiped out Sting in the process though. No one count on it. And a huge takedown by Nash. Sting. Fights off Nash. Scorpion death drop. Lesnar just hit the verdict. Take a look again at the replay on the Kurt Angle. And I guess that pinfall is for Sting. That pin attempt, that is. You can't count it. Because Brock Lesnar got over quickness. Going for the cover again. Two. No. Lesnar has a big sexy. Down he goes. Going for the cover. One. And a 1 count only. And a moonsault off the top turnbuckle wiped out the phenomenal one. And Kevin Nash. 2. And gets only 2. The quick one at that. For the cover. And why AJ break up the count when that was important in trying to get the pin? And Nick Patrick, a delay, could have gotten a 2 out of that. Domino stretch, locked in. No. Kurt Angle again. Not that time. Third time would not be the charm for Kurt Angle. Gorilla Press Slam. Lesnar pulls down Nash. AJ Styles. High risk off the top turnbuckle. AJ Styles. Sees the punches to the top of the head. Too close to the ropes. And Brock Lesnar tossing Kevin Nash to the other side of the ring. 2. Sting. 3. And Sting on Brock Lesnar's tossing Nash to the other side of the ring. Gets a pinfall. And Sting can get a pinfall on Sunday. Maybe retribution for being kicked out of the main event Mafia. So that double team DDT. He hits the bruise on Kurt Angle. Then to Kevin Nash. Right there, the moonsault by Kurt Angle. That was beautiful. That toss right there. Then in Kevin Nash. As Brock Lesnar and Sting are victorious, and they get that, they'll be victorious this Sunday at the CTV event. We'll see you this Sunday at Survivor Series.
This is another one. We in the club to this one. Black hair, Lambo. Yeah. New York. Hey yo, bad bro, fuck y'all mean. I keep 3 9s on me like I'm Gino Green. You heard? Box hop out of the black coupe. 9s all on me, bitch looking like that poop. Raph got the hammers tucked low in the black coupe. Round looking crazy, little Chanel tracksuit. Bitch, I'm known to hustle. I keep the pearl handle dilly in my Fendi duffel. Got shooters like Puma and Nuts. Stick up kids that shoot like Tut. My nigga Tucci, but what? My nigga wonderful, I let that Thule bust. Nothing coward ass niggas with the jewelry tucked. Not I'm a gangster, baby, it's still stunt. Cops wanna talk to Fox, I know it's nothing. Bucks with the paper say they got nothing. Stand and I'm fighting, bitch, I'm not running. Still keep the ratchet shit on me. Pop something, I was raised by the hustlers, baby. Juju gave me my first $380. Pass me the llama. Bitches want drama with Nana. Black
We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the side of fam. We don't surrender. War brother please. We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the side of fam. We don't surrender. War brother please.
I let the thing clock up. I put the fear of God in you. Stigmata. I lay your body in the water by King's Plaza. My fifth pop up bigger than Big Papa. I'm in the kitchen, I'm whipping a thick product. I'm in the hood holding it down. If Fox pop off, we be holding the ground. Told homie I ain't joking around. I treat beef like my dick when I'm pissing. I be holding it down. I aim, then I fire. Yeah, chest probably. I got the work right here. F Poppy. I lay your ass dead in the lobby and left sloppy. I'm popping a tech shotty. Yes, I'm ahead of my time. So if you believe in reincarnation, in my letter probably get left in your next body. Yes, Aki, bang. Nigga, we the gang. I got dope, what you need is a needle and a vein. Cook crack, all you need is a kilo and a flame. Your favorite rapper ain't nothing like me, though, he a lame. But we gon' gang, and I got a mean old team. See me on Jamaica Airplay, we so quaint.
We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the side of fam. We don't surrender. War brother please. We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the side of fam. We don't surrender. War brother please.
New York, New York, New York. This is another one. I can't club with this one. Black hair, collaborate. Yeah. New York, New York. New York, New York, New York.
We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the side of fam. We don't surrender. War